How's everyone doing today?
The usual. Pretty good.
Doing pretty well, actually.
Doing decent. Still have a cough from the COVID, so that's going to stick around a while. But we got a what is it actually called? A Hamilton Beach Sure Crisp digital air fryer toaster oven with rotisserie.
That sounds like a lot of things rolled into one.
That's because it is meant to be. It was on sale for like 20%, and we got it for less than $100. I was like, cool.
Nice.
Indeed, especially because, like, I asked my dad what his impressions were, because he had it, and he was like, yeah, had some leftover fries from a restaurant, threw them in there for a while. It was as if they were fresh from the restaurant itself. So it's like,
Awesome.
But the real question is, when are you going to try to make a rotisserie chicken?
I don't know. It was just more of like, oh, it has air fryer, and it basically reduces a lot of items we have into one thing. So it's like, yeah. Because sometimes I don't want to have to throw a whole like thing into the oven because it's very small.
We'll call it Greg efficiency.
Call it the what?
Greg efficiency.
Shit.
Okay. Right.
Good.
Quit my murder dice.
So stupid. I don't like that.
Please hold a second. Can you?
Have fun.
What? I don't like this. What is happening? Oh, because you're handling. Okay.
Can I do this properly?
It's handling raw meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm handling raw meat.
Giggity.
Yeah, and they heard that.
I know.
I was about to say I wasn't going to say it, but
Oh.
Try to mute the call, but fuck up instead.
I know.
Muting is for the weak.
Say what?
I was like, muting is for the weak? It's hardly the first time we've heard people talk about handling their meat on the call.
And demonetized.
I think we're running it.
Not sponsored by HelloFresh.
Alright. So, in which case, let's see. We crank on the murder music.
We'll put us on the murder maps. Oh no, murder!
Remember.
Thank you.
Murder map. They pull up the murder sheets. Alright, murder sheets acquired.
Okay. So I see Nayland formed a boy band.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I think he needs you being surrounded though. But
Okay, I don't remember him shadow cloning.
I think it's like the last thing it did.
Apparently, they got rid of the turn order. Okay, well then.
That's weird.
Weird. Okay.
I would like to seize the initiative.
Oh, there it goes. Now it just shows up.
It just took a minute to load.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I need to be added to initiative, please.
Yep. Yes, you do. I want to add you to the initiative real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. You have been added to the initiative. So feel free to tell me what your initiative is.
Oh, looks like all of our initiatives are back.
Yeah, that's what you were just talking about.
Weird.
Da,
Well, look at you. That's 20 your initiative.
And I have seized the initiative.
Yes.
Oh, you're
are
right
now
with that
the
point too.
Have we had a long rest since the last time I played?
Nope.
Why am I down hit points then?
I don't know.
Are you down hit points? It says 129 out of 129.
It says 125 out of 129 on my sheet. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that those 4 hit points I have.
I don't know. I'm looking at your pog. It's seeing.
Did you forget to top up your hit points after the spirit attacked us in the campsite?
Yes, probably.
Okay. Mirage is going to attempt to refoot. Mirage does not like being after everyone. Since everyone rolled ridiculously high initiative.
Is David's an at 22?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
What's your initiative? What's your initiative modifier?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot we're not allowed to talk about that. We don't talk about our deeds. No, no, no.
Oh, initiative dropped. Let's see if the Kraken can do any better. Doesn't really matter.
That is the best initiative.
Okay, it got better. So the Kraken and Mirage have switched places.
Mirage got beat up so much, it's all like, ah, shit, my initiative.
And I'm gonna be awesome. I'll say. Since I didn't initiate it last time, I'm not going to do it this time. I'm not going to initiate the Kraken's lair actions.
Alright.
Alright, so top of the initiative, Rayon.
Oh shit, that's me.
Yeah. Flame
Uh,
on, or whatever it is you do.
I think that's
I'm gonna say, this is Mirage.
Mirage can get out of my face, please. I'm trying to read through my spell list.
Go. And you have the crack back to the map.
Mirage is the one that we said it only hurts with force.
That's the only one we've
well-
scanned, so it's the one we know is only hurt by force.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about the Kraken because I haven't had time to scan it.
Fair enough. I could have sworn.
Though,
Oh,
honestly, at this level of play, I assume everything's resistant to everything until proven otherwise.
Level 2 spell. Am I getting my spell list confused?
To be fair, it's a boss.
Is it Tarbalane who has magic missile? Is it not Rayon?
That's probably Tarbalane, yeah. Because
Yeah.
Magic Missile's not on the
Okay.
Druid spell list, and I don't think it's on Warlock.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Eldritch Blast.
So much for that. I was like, I could cast magic missile.
You could boost, you could buff
I
your
would
party.
laugh if Mirage had the ability to reflect magic missile, because there are some creatures that can reflect magic.
Hmm.
Don't
Trask.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't give Brian any ideas.
Oh no, I'm not saying Mirage's sheet is set. Can't do anything more than what the sheet says.
He does enough.
Which Mirage does enough.
Damn it. That'll work. That will work. Let's
Fucking
cast
chibi Nightwalker over
It's
My-
a condensed walkers. I say, remember, it's just like the it's just like the Vasto Lordes. They become stronger when they shrink down, become spotted. It's when the giant becomes human size that's a problem.
That should be
The Rishi is more dense, thus they have a smaller size.
80 feet. Perfect. Alrighty. Kraken's probably not moving much, right?
So far, it's been
Uh,
stationary in that portal.
Though it has
It's
really
stationary
long
in that
tentacles.
pool, but based on its reach, it can pretty much reach you anywhere on the map.
And it also shoots laser beams that can hit you anywhere on the map.
That I'm not concerned with. I'm just more concerned with it not being able to move far from that specific position.
Yeah,
So let
it's it can from there. Its tentacles can reach out though.
cast this bad boy. Where do I have a actual thing on this one? Yes, I do. Liberal, sure. I don't care. What level should we? What's the max level I can cast at? 3.
It really depends on your distribution, man.
Yeah.
So
My distribution is 6 and 6.
Then your max spell level is 3, yeah.
Okay. DC 17.
Wait, 6 and 6, we're 14th level.
We're 14th level.
Yeah, we leveled up a long time ago.
We leveled. You leveled up after the battle with the kobolds. I believe you went up 2 levels from that battle.
Yeah, we're 14 now.
Alright, so Constitution save against a 17. Okay. Make sure.
Well, then I probably would have leveled up.
So, Amasa, you can go ahead. Amasa, if you want to start trying to level up, feel free to go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
Just,
I will
Amasa,
do
just send me a note as to what you have added to your sheet.
I'm gonna see if it'll just let me character mance it.
Probably
Spells.
depends on whether you
Okay.
get any subclass stuff, because your subclasses are not going to be in the Character Mancer.
Yeah, I'll double check the subclasses, but
Alright, so Constitution save against Moonbeam. Okay.
Just so you know, Brian, I also will have to level up my character because I did not know we had leveled up. Because I don't recall when that happened, or I don't recall hearing about it.
Nobody remembers the experience that I handed out. after
Apparently
the 12
not.
hours?
Yeah, we're at 152,208.
No. It's just I think maybe I heard the experience, but it didn't click that we leveled up.
As I,
Are
we
we
said we
doing-
leveled. It also got posted in the chat, but yeah, people missed it.
Average? Are we doing average HP or rolling HP?
Whatever.
You roll,
Yeah.
and if you're using the rules we normally use, you re-roll ones.
Yeah, you can mouse it, yeah.
That is a... What type of D is my D8?
Yeah, you can re-roll the one.
Ignore me. I'm just going to be leveling up now.
About to roll my con saves. Okay, he fails.
It's 15 radiant damage.
Okay. This beam of light, are you shooting out of your hand, or are you shooting out of the sky? Or...
Moonbeam comes from the sky usually.
Comes from the sky.
Alright, so this, I'll say the darkness outside that seems to have permeated this mansion will start the light of the moon will start shining through the windows as the ceiling is penetrated, as wood planks go flying all over the place, as with this beam of energy shining down, slamming into the part of the largest part of this space creature. You will hear something that sounds like a howl of pain as it starts flailing around angrily.
That was effective.
Anything else you would like to do?
I'd like to shift. I'd like to shift into my light form.
Okay.
And the moonbeam, I believe, is... I'm just gonna...
It's a 5-foot radius.
For you. And
It's constant, yeah.
it stays until I drop it.
Or you lose concentration, yeah.
Yeah. So you might want to leave it there.
Okay. Did you drop a thing on the map already?
You can drop one for me. I'm currently doing the level up. So.
It's let's go ahead and say that you do yellow.
Actually,
That doesn't
What do you
right.
want to do, red or orange?
That's what I thought. You dropped the wrong one.
I did 5 foot.
It's 5-foot
So
radius,
that's-
not 5 foot.
Okay.
orange, please.
Orange.
That's it.
Gotcha.
There is a difference between a 5 foot and a 5-foot radius.
Okay. Cool. All right then. Cool. All right. Rayon shifts into this beacon of light as the moonbeam strikes the Kraken. Nyx, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll be backing up and activating my magical defenses with my bonus action. With my regular action, I'm going to take the moonstone, freaking moonbeam, the sending stone, that um, that Karen gave me and utilize it. I'll wait for something. Oh, wait, am I on the ground? Yeah, I have the little knock prone thing.
Yeah, Greg was thrown into you.
Right. Okay. I will then. I will stand up and back up while doing this. Which I know consumes like half my movement.
Yeah.
Backing up. Mirage is here. In the shit, dude, where it was his was it was they know where it is. It's and it summoned some kind of giant octopus. See, there was an action, there was a regular action, and that'll be it.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so Nick's pulling himself up off the ground, calling for backup. Evan.
Okay. Evan moves up. Got to keep people in my fucking radius. Use that flipped bench or whatever it is for cover as he runs up. Let's see, bonus action. People's health is still good in theory. Yeah, that's what I got. Bonus action. Swing that spiritual weapon. To the one at the right of the red X.
Okay.
And his actual action. Doesn't have that prepared. It's concentrating, so we can't do that. Sure, it's what he's got. So Dingus is immune to the other thing. I know he's immune to the prone, but he'd still take damage.
So it hits this one?
The beam is going to hit the bottom left, clone.
No, this one?
Yeah.
Alright.
I say, so upper right and bottom left.
Okay. This one will shatter and disappear.
The upper right one didn't?
This one will shatter and disappear.
Okay. Interesting. And we got people back in his radius, so pop a squat again for cover, and that's my turn, yeah.
What's his radius doing?
That's the circle of power. As long as you're within that, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and magic effects. And you are effectively under a kind of sort of pseudo evasion. If you make your save, you take no damage.
I didn't realize that was a radiant thing from him. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was radius either until I reread it. I thought it was just something that went off when he initially cast it, but no, you have to stay within the radius.
Okay.
You have to stay within 30 feet of him.
Okay.
Khalid.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing. Watch out. Better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. Where are my dice? Where the hell are my dice? Okay.
Super sneak. Huh? Chic.
I am the shadows. I always sneak. Okay, first attack, a dagger throw. That's going to be 18 to hit.
Who are you trying to hit?
Oh, right. Going to hit this fella right here.
Who?
Bottom right.
Okay, this one?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Bottom right.
You said 18?
Yes.
Okay. That will hit. And...
Cool.
It will shatter.
Oh. Yay.
Hey,
And then, I guess, the second
that was the
throw.
quickest use. That was the quickest use of mirror imaging.
Also, not how mirror image normally works, but okay.
Well, I'll say it said that you have
The mirror images
rolls-
normally are in your square with you. They don't normally.
Ah,
Oh, at first I thought it was good, though.
I say I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that was different. That's not normally how that works.
That is definitely going to be a miss. That's an 11 to hit. Ow, ow.
I thought he had some kind of
And
weird monster power, not just basic mirror image.
Finally, going to use a bonus action, skirmisher, to throw another dagger.
all right.
That's a natural 1.
Oh no.
Yeah, doing great.
Okay, is this one of your good daggers, or is this just a regular dagger?
It's just a silver dagger. That's it.
Okay. You throw. You throw the. I'll let you botch it. How do you want to botch it?
There's no botch here.
Never mind. You can try again.
Oh, I can try again.
Yes.
Blessing of fate. Evan gave you a mulligan.
Neat.
The most annoying thing in Saturday's game has found its way into Friday's game.
It's also in Wednesday's game. Eric uses it a lot.
Thank you, Tibbs.
Oh God. I do not think
Stuff like
his
this
AC
is
is not his AC isn't like 17 or lower, is it? Lower than his AC isn't lower than 17, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay, that's fine enough.
Yeah, I think we had this. I think we asked that last time.
Yeah, just making sure. Was verifying, confirming targets before throwing, before assuming shit.
My druid subclass is missing a feature. Fun fact. It's supposed to get a feature at 10th level that it does not have.
He takes
Um,
20 magic silver piercing damage.
Check to see if one of your other abilities improves at 10th level. That might be what, they just decide not to do an extra entry.
Nope. Anyway, continue on.
And that was the turn.
I'm going to change what I'm doing.
Let's see. Okay. Before Nalen's turn, the Kraken, having now seen, having been struck by this moonbeam and seeing this being of light, roaring in anger, is going to, its tentacles will start to charge with this purplish energy as lightning goes shooting across the room towards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you know what? It doesn't exactly. It doesn't. It's not like. It's not like Mirage is actually his friend either. Okay. Shooting towards Mirage, shooting towards Rayon, Mirage, and Nalen.
Cool. Dex, I presume.
What is it?
I need Dex saves.
You said Nalen, Mirage, and who?
And Rayon.
Okay, so not Evan. Cool.
Can you do me a favor, Brian? Can you check to see if I have Dex save as one of my that I have?
Upside, you are at advantage.
Because you're in the circle thing.
Yep.
I can do without going back out of what I'm currently working on.
No problem. Dexterity is 20.
Yes, I knew that. I knew that it's a +5, but I just wanted to know if I have.
You're druid, so I don't think you're proficient.
Let me check. I'm looking through his. Oh, he has a set on character mancer. Okay.
Oh, you can't see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's only one. Whichever
+5.
you can only be on one page at the time, no matter how many people are looking at it. So if he changes something, you will no longer be doing what you're doing.
Sorry. I don't believe that you have anything special in Dex. I believe it's just a plus flat.
I'll take the 8.
Okay. What's the Constitution say for this?
I wanted to grab the code.
He was copying a code.
Yeah, I wanted to grab the code.
Okay. Cool. Let's see.
Lols.
Raj, Dex save is nothing good.
That was weird.
Oh, wait, so +4. Okay. It's not terrible.
Why did you not show I was doing it? Now put smoke power again.
Nope.
Okay, that time you worked. Okay, cool.
Is that something that you have, or is that something?
That's something I'm doing with my reaction while he's blasting me.
Okay. Okay. Cool. You managed to dive out of the way. You managed to dive out of the way. With the lightning barely grazing you. You have resistance. Okay.
I said this only applies if it actually did damage. So.
It does half on a save.
Not because it does 0 then because I'm in the circle of power.
Okay then, so it does nothing to you. So you dodge out of the way enough for the field to be able to negate the rest.
And because I didn't take damage, I can't use absorb elements, so I get that mana back.
Okay.
Oh,
The lightning will. I'll say the lightning will strike. The lightning will strike. Um, I'll say lightning will strike Mirage, but seems to just kind of hit, stagger him, and fizzle. Um, I say Rayon, on the other hand, did not make the save, and therefore will take. Da, 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 da. 23 lightning.
okay. I will subtract.
So I'm not aware if your radiant form halves damage or not. I can't see it, but
It halves for radiant and fire.
okay.
Lightning.
Okay. Right. Nayland, it is your turn.
Okay. Shrugging off the lightning blast, he looks at the now single Mirage as he twirls his scimitar, the blade lighting on fire, as he cracks him in the face twice with the whip and then comes across with the scimitar. Searing Smite, motherfucker. And I believe I still have to make con and dex saves because I'm next to this guy, so there's those.
Okay. Con dex. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let's see. What was the dex saving throw for?
I don't know, you had me making saving throws for standing next to this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was when you were standing in this cube right here.
Okay.
You're not in the cube anymore.
So I just need to worry
The
about
cube's still there.
So I just need to worry about the con save, not the dex save. Cool.
Yes. The con save, which you did not make.
Okay.
So you take. I say, as you are slashing into this creature, just I'll say this creature ripping off bits and pieces of shadow. You notice that there is some damage being done, but for some reason, I'll say it almost seems as if like the damage that would kill a lesser creature is and I'll say things that would be fatal wounds for something else kind of seem to be becoming like death by 1,000 cuts.
Well, we already knew he was resistant, so.
So yeah.
Ah, good old absorb.
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 Okay.
Oh, yeah. The spell that didn't go off. Okay, so what happened for the con save?
Sorry. So my son came and asked me a question. Okay. 46 necrotic. Jesus fuck. Okay.
That's okay. I'm resistant necrotic. I take half.
So it's 10 necrotic.
I totally misread this spell. I read instant fortification as instant fornication. And I was like, what in the heck is this spell?
Sounds
Why
like a
have I
blue
never heard
spell.
of it?
Must be one probably the blue mage.
Yeah.
Okay. And alright, so let's see. And so I'll say you are hacking into this creature. You are doing, from what you can see, is not as put together as it was at the start of this fight. You are definitely doing something. Whether this creature is immune to pain, or is just I'll say whether this creature is immune to pain, or you're not exactly certain, but it does seem to be enjoying every time that you hit it.
Okay.
You are almost as interesting as I must say. You are almost as interesting as Nyx. What is your name?
That's okay. I'm not offended.
I'm offended. I'm much more interesting.
What is
Yes,
your name?
yes, you are. Deal with him.
You don't need to know my name. You're going to be around long enough to remember it.
Oh, so say you all. Don't worry. I'm certain I'll be able to wring it out of one of you.
Good luck. Most of the rest of them can't pronounce it.
I didn't mean them.
Well, I can't say it right now, but that's that. Because I don't have a mouth. But you guys can hear me, right?
Is there a range of that?
What?
Is
No,
there a range
there's
to
not.
that pseudo telepathy thing?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, the Kraken is going to reach out to try and grab. Okay. One, two, three. All right.
Oh no.
Okay, I have to reroll that because those don't count. Well, two of them don't count. Okay. So, Rayon, Nyx, and Khalid. The Kraken is going to reach out and attempt to. It's going to reach out and attempt to grab you with its tentacles.
Ooh. Okay.
It can most certainly try.
So is that an athletics roll if it's doing an actual grapple, or is it like?
This is just a hit, and if it hits you, then you count as grappled.
It's one of those.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. Right. And okay. Of course he grabbed the lead. What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay, that's
You're
nice.
correct. These tentacles go flying around. Rayon, one of the tentacles flies towards your body, passes straight through your body, is unable to get purchased. Nyx, you are able to duck and dodge and flip over top of this tendril. As it goes flying past you, slamming into a wall. Khalid, however, somehow gets dodging the tentacle, but while in the middle of a flip, it manages to swing. It manages to backswing on a dime and wrap around his leg.
This wasn't a concussion.
Ooh, that's like the most within character thing I could ever get. I am getting that spell.
Let's see.
Well, you're a druid, so you get every spell in the on the druid spell list that's appropriate for your level.
No. I switched my 2 druid levels back for warlock because I felt some type of way about the missing thing. So
What you
I'll
think?
say. As Khalid takes 19 bludgeoning damage from being grappled.
Ow. So was this contested?
No, it's
No.
yeah, it's one of those creatures where the AC roll is the grapple roll.
Yeah, because it does damage and then says
Yes,
you're
yes.
also grappled.
Yeah. You can escape.
I
You can attempt to
uncanny
escape.
dodge it. I uncanny dodge it, so I give resistance to myself. Hey. So that will
Cool.
become
That becomes 10 bludgeoning as the squeeze of the kraken. You manage to maneuver your leg and you manage to maneuver your body in a way to where it is squeezing a less painful part of it.
God damn it.
Ah, good, my femur. I don't need that.
Wait a minute, I need that.
Ooh, I'm wondering what Roger's going to do next.
I can tell you exactly what he's going to do next.
Die.
No, he has to make 2 con saving throws. That's what he has to do next.
Oh, shit.
But the kraken, or
No, he asked what Mirage is going to do next. I can tell you what Mirage is going to do next. The first thing he has to do on his turn is make 2 con saving throws.
against
DC 19 from Evan and DC 17 from me.
okay, Raj con fairly high.
Wait. Did the Kraken already go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kraken just
Did you roll the Kraken's damage for the Moonbeam? Again.
I can't. Does it happen on his turn at the end of his turn? If it's still in the
If it starts its turn there.
okay.
Yeah.
In which case, yeah. 1 second. We'll roll its. What does it roll?
It's a
Constitution. Okay.
Yeah. Constitution save 17.
Okay. 1 second. Let me get Mirage's stuff out of the way real quick.
Well, gonna
What's
make him reroll whichever one was versus Naylan.
Oh, yes. Silvery barbs.
Which one was? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll just reroll one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh well. So no fire damage and power word pain ends.
Okay. So, cool. All right. Now let's see. The Void Kraken. Let's see, a Constitution save, which Kraken Constitution is. Huh. It's actually kind of funny. Okay. Okay. Takes more damage.
No, of course the Kraken fails.
It's funny because the Kraken has just as high as Constitution as Mirage. So they both have a +7 con. Okay. Mirage is going to look over towards. Let's see. He's fighting you.
Damage.
21 damage. Okay. Eat that 21 damage. Howling in pain again. Mirage is going to look over at. Seems to be having fun with you. Seems to be, I'll say, the Kraken seems to be doing enough of a number on Khalid. Rayon hasn't proved himself to be like a threat to him yet. Nyx, I'll say he likes Nyx too much to do this. So that just leaves, unfortunately, our resident werewolf.
Well, Evan's got cover. He's good.
The flip table.
Bench or whatever that is. Yeah.
Okay. I'll say it is going to kind of I'll say this pulse is going to erupt from it in a okay. Yeah, you will feel this dark energy wash over each of you as going. I'll say almost like some sort of echolocation, and it's going to. You will see these eyes. And I'll say these eyes start kind of peering around through the shadows, and he's like. You. Let's see how fragile you are. I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Business? What did you say? Wisdom saving?
I'll say, Evan, I need to make a wisdom saving.
Wow, Evan. Wow. He's going to spend a hit die to try that again.
Okay.
Okay, it's just destined.
Nyx, Rayon, assume that you are looking into Evan is within your line of sight, correct?
Well,
Yeah.
and even then within my blind sight, so yeah.
Okay. Okay. You will see Evan's body as he is hiding, looking as if he is prepping the next thing. Looking at his fingertips, you'll see like this shimmering energy beginning to cover his hand as his hand starts to become translucent. And it starts to become like clear and translucent. He still seems to be able to move, but his body starts crystallizing. Slowly but surely, it begins starting at his hand and just starts covering his entire body. Before Evan's body completely turns to this crunching, crackling, crystal-like glass form.
Well, Tatsuka's not going to be happy with that whenever she comes out of Mark mode.
He's still moving as per normal. He just seems to be made of glass right now.
That was in character.
Of course. God damn, Evan.
What's the D4?
That's for part of the ability of the move.
Yeah.
Did you have
Yeah. Evan, Evan's spells and everything are still normal. Nothing has changed. You do not take damage. Evan's AC has been reduced to 10. Evan, no matter what his hit points were, he has a total of 15 right now.
I wonder if it was some kind of polymorph.
That's what I'm trying to figure out if this is a curse or a polymorph.
Interesting.
I'll
Okay.
say while in this form, he has a total of 15 hit points. If he hits 0, he dies. He is stuck this way for 4 turns.
That's what you think.
No one has counterspell?
Nope.
Idea, but
It's not
I was unaware it was a spell.
That's saying that's assuming this is a spell and not an effect.
I'll say for Nyx, you have seen things. I'll say, you have seen. I'll say you have seen. You have seen something not so much similar to this, but during your encounter, with Mirage, you do remember seeing things that look like broken. Which did kind of look like several pieces of just broken glass. And now that you think about it, you do remember seeing something that kind of looked like a hand, maybe a leg, or fragments of such things littering the ground. Littering the ground and the darkness, along with dark vine-like objects.
Big note.
Okay. At the top of the round, I assume that no one wants to refund because you guys are pretty tied up.
No, my refund's good.
Oh yeah, I'm good with it.
Cool. In which case, the door will bust open. As the door will open, and it will be a similar portal as to what it was when you guys came in. This person will appear.
Is that a different image from before?
No.
Hmm?
Same image.
Okay, I thought it was a different image from before.
Same image.
Oh, do we know this person? Are we killing this person or keeping them alive?
That's part of David's back. They're part of David's crew.
Oh, okay.
They're just like David.
I still stand to ask, are we killing them or keeping them alive? But
I mean, you're welcome to fight this one. I do not recommend it.
okay.
Not because David will attack you, but because she'll attack you.
Oh, so yeah, because I if you attack them, I would attack you. I wouldn't even warn you. I'd just shoot you.
She's gonna look around and be like, "Oh, hey, so what's? Whoa! Is that a kraken?"
Or some.
Without looking at her, I'll be like, most likely.
That is so cool. Ooh, give me a second. I'm gonna roll for initiative. This would be amazing.
Oh shit! She must have the pack of the DM as well.
I'm gonna say she's gonna be like, "You didn't tell me you were having." She was like, "I thought you were in trouble in here. You didn't tell me you were having fun."
Wait, hold on. Did she just say she's going for initiative?
Silence.
Rayon. Wait a second. Did you just say you're going for initiative?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. She doesn't even seem to be fazed by the glowing man floating right here.
I'll say she just kind of walked in and looked at everything. I mean, the Kraken kind of takes mild precedence over a glowing person.
And also keep in mind, our master routinely did experiments, so who knows what we've seen.
Usually if something was glowing, it was about to explode. So the fact that you're glowing for longer than 6 seconds and not dying might catch your attention. Okay. Cool. So somehow she's faster than the enemies.
Everyone's faster than the enemies. Woo!
We have got dice today. Dice roll well for good guys. Yeah. No?
Okay.
Okay.
Right on.
We're going to take out the crossbow and we are going to shoot this one right here.
Awesome.
I just want to find out everyone's focused on Mirage.
Just to be clear, you're shooting your radiant crossbow at the guy who's immune to radiant?
I can make the crossbow fire damage,
Okay.
I believe.
I might want to check that.
Dun 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 dun. Empowered. Dun, dun, dun. You can choose to have it the weapon deal normal, radiant, or fire, or a combination of the three.
Alright.
But changing the type is a bonus action. So, we'll change this to type. Oh, it says that on the actual thing. Alright, should we change it? Pew!
Okay. Okay. Holy shit.
Oh! Oh my goodness, gracious me.
So maximum damage.
I think you
that is
GM rolled it by
6
mistake.
Yeah.
It didn't show up, so I think you GM rolled it.
Yeah, I GM rolled it. My apologies.
Oh, yeah. Well, he nat 20 either way. So a total of 30 to hit.
Nice.
So that is
And
so
don't
total
my-
of
and
8.
hold on. There's other stuff that happens on a crit
Awesome.
because
I believe you get an extra die advantage.
I get a couple extra dice of damage. Improved. On a critical hit, the weapon deals an additional 1d6 fire and 1d6 radiant. Well,
Okay.
it doesn't do as much against her.
Hey, anything's better than nothing.
Okay, so an additional 1d6 fire.
Okay.
So
So
13 plus, hold on.
So that's 6 plus 8 plus 6. So 6, 6, 8. So it's 20 after 10. All right. All right. So I'll say your arrow shoots and lodges into Mirage's shoulder as Mirage kind of staggers like. Oh. It was like, your companions do not seem keen on feeding me.
As they should. No one deserves to be with you, Mirage.
Holy crap.
Mirage is going to look behind, look at you, but seems to be looking at you and past you. It's like, and you brought your family. Thank you.
You'll be vanquished before you can do anything.
Your turn next.
Okay. In order to slightly compose myself from being a trigger happy, I'm just going to blow Mirage away with uncoordinated shots. I'm going to shoot at the Kraken by way of the tendril that's holding on to Khalid.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that second shot is in fact a critical, because I critical with my gun on a 19.
Oh, okay. Who are you shooting at? Oh, you're shooting at the tendril? Okay.
Yep, the
Ooh,
tendril is
shit.
attached to the Kraken.
Okay, so you said the bullet is
The second shot.
the first,
The second
the
shot's a
second
critical.
shot. The 30.
Yeah, the 30 is a critical.
Okay. Cool.
And I am
So 34.
doing.
God damn. Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to shoot again. Unfortunately, due to fate, rolled a 1.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, your gun jams that one.
Let me check my misfire chance.
I assume guns jam on 1. At least for gunslingers, they do.
Yeah, he's using Iron Kingdom rules though, not Gunslinger.
I am not seeing a misfire rating on this weapon.
There you go.
Though that does mean I do suffer the usual issues for critically failing with a ranged weapon.
Yeah. But you don't misfire.
That's always good. Alright. Oof, that was a lot of fucking damage. Okay.
Hopefully I
this
don't accidentally
Kraken
hit
is
Khalid.
not- This Kraken is not happy. I will have it roll. I'll have it roll its Constitution to see if it can keep a hold on him. Be happy he's not rolling strength. That could be worse. I'll say I'm kind of surprised. I was like, I figured its Constitution would be stronger than its strength. Not.
You'd think as a Kraken, the Constitution would be boss.
Oh, its Constitution is +7, but its strength is higher.
Your bullet gets redirected into Evan.
That would be a hell of a redirect.
Oh no, it's the worst kind of ricochet!
Okay. Khalid, you are dropped. Suffer no damage, but he drops you. He drops you. Considering I will let you make a acrobatics roll to free acrobatics roll to not fall prone.
Woo!
Which is good because after this roll, he was about to fling you.
I don't see
That's
Khalid
going
on
to be 22 acro.
So 22.
Yep.
All right,
I
you will.
don't like being drawn around. Fuck you.
So he will
Okay.
drop. He will drop you as you almost like a cat gyroscope in midair and just land on your feet.
You?
Evan,
Okay. Step 1.
Greater Restoration.
6th level. Dispel magic. End 1 effect. I don't want to be Emma Frost anymore.
this isn't technically a spell, but this is.
It
like
is a
an
magical effect, though.
It is a magical effect. All right, so yes, his body will start to decrystallize.
Step 2.
Step 4, profit.
Oh, still set to advantage for some reason. Okay. So, 18 to hit. No, 17 to hit. No bless, no bless.
I'll say
No
so
bless.
17 to hit.
Yep, 17 to hit.
Cool. Meet or beat, and we'll hit.
Cool. So that's 19 force damage.
Okay. It will get smacked in the face with like. For the with that, it actually is like The damage from that actually looks like it kind of stuck more than the last one.
And then step 3, action surge.
Oh no.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Girl.
His radius gives advantage and hit points now.
Yeah. Sorry.
You're getting one of the
Oi,
filming benefits.
stop. Ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
Lay down.
So 1d6
Lay down.
plus 7 temporary hit points if you end your turn within his radius, which at this point is everybody.
Well,
And,
wouldn't it be like after it's active though?
As it ends its turn within the sphere.
Right.
So when you end your turn within,
No, I get that. I get that. It's not going to retroactively apply.
No. And you can now, and it'll end any charm or fear effect.
Only for allies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna make this shadowy person afraid of me.
I'm pretty sure he's immune to fear.
Oh, is he immune?
Yeah,
to
condition immunity, he's immune to fear.
Yeah. Immune to exhaustion, frightened, grapple, paralyzed, petrified, poison, prone, restrained.
Considering what Mirage is, none of that surprises me.
Just assume if it's not like a basic kobold, it's probably immune to fear. Fear is like the most common resistance for conditions.
Like I said, I must say it's pretty much immune to everything except for. I must say it's immune or resistant to pretty much everything except for force.
That's Evan's turn.
Okay. Khalid, yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, Khalid just got free. I'm not going to do that.
I forgot to
All right.
update that.
Khalid, your turn.
Yeah, I forgot to update that. I'm sorry. It's 1d6 plus 9. Because he's a 9th level cleric now.
Khalid, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Since the big old monster really wants to piss.
Interesting, actually.
Light you do things.
I tried to entertain you. Oh well. I shafted myself some damage, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see what Lycha will be able to do.
Also, a reminder for Greg: if you roll an 18, please let me know.
I actually did earlier roll an 18.
Well, it's too late now.
Oh. But let's see.
Oh, I see one from Triss too. Oh well.
Alright. You seem to be having that mostly in hand. Khalid has a bone to pick with this. Wait. He's only 15. With this jam kraken. Bonus action aim. Go for the kraken.
Get him!
Okay. 21 to hit the Kraken?
You said 20?
21.
You do hit.
21.
That's even better. You hit that one more.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, Necrotic did not do well against the Kraken? Right.
No, the Kraken does not seem to have all of the same immunities and resistances that Mirage has.
Cool!
It only has one immunity. The only person who would have been through that is not here right now.
I will need a con save, please.
Take him in.
Castle. Okay, half as much. Right. Another one. Oh, actually, just put that in here. Yeah. That's 4, and then my dagger, sneak attack. Man, it's been a while since I've had this many D6s in my hand. That wasn't, of course. And then again. Oh, that's basically.
Woo!
Okay. Whew. All right. The Kraken will howl in pain as the dagger blows through. Blows through it, spewing this like green blood as the tendril starts flailing around.
Okay. Ah, damn, that's right. I can't move. I am. So, and I will throw one last thing. Yeah. One last dagger, because I am Dagger Man. I am Dagger Man. Never run out of daggers. To 17 hit.
17 on the Kraken will not hit.
Damn, that's an evasive Kraken.
That will be my turn.
Okay. No, that's it. There we go. Okay. The Kraken will use this legendary action since it's the only person out here that has useful ones of them. We'll look towards its tendrils will start crackling with this arcane energy as this small dark orb appears over top of you. Khalid.
No, it's using Demi. Oh, Khalid, don't forget your 1d6 plus 9 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Assuming you don't already have temporary hit points.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh, turnabout.
I'll say as this ever increasing force attempts to try to press you into the ground.
Oh shit, it is Demi.
Magnify gravity.
Con save, you said?
Yes.
You do get advantage. You're in the radius.
Yeah, I am in the radius. Thank goodness. One of them was a net fail. But the con is 17.
17. Let's see what it's. It'd be nice if it actually had its fucking DC that need to be beaten. This shit.
999.
Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, never mind. Okay. You take the full damage of this. Okay, there it is. Innate spell casting. Okay, there it is. Alright, that's Kraz's DC. Okay. Okay. For that, it's not that bad actually. Take 10 force damage.
So, would that succeed or not?
You did not succeed. You didn't roll higher than a 20, right?
No, it was a 17, I think you said.
Yeah.
Well, you could still uncanny dodge it if you wanted. Or just take it out of those temporary hit points.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had temporary hit points.
Okay. I'll say 10 force damage. Your speed is halved until the end of your next turn.
How fucking dare you? Also, I can't really mess with my.
Yeah, you need to send the circle to the back if you can.
Okay.
So we can get to his token.
Oh, it's a one-turn thing. So.
Oh, he still needs to manipulate his token, though.
Well, yes, but if it's only there for the turn, he can delete the circle. And that's not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, limited your turn.
Okay. Continuing with the flaming scimitar and the thundering whips and the chibi flails. And I forgot to delete the dex save that I don't need to make anymore.
Alright. You do make the con save, though. Alright. Hit, and hit. Slamming into this creature. He seems to be mildly paying attention to you, but seems to be more focused on... Seems to be a bit more focused on Evan. Viewing him as the primary nuisance.
Well, considering Evan's throwing force damage, the one thing he's not resistant to, I am not surprised.
Well, him being the primary reason why you guys are still alive because of his spells.
That too.
Alright, so it's 35. Okay, you are definitely nickel and diming at him. These cuts are starting to add up. Still doesn't seem to be acknowledging them. I don't know, say, kind of just seem to be slashing into him. His face seems to be kind of like looking towards you, kind of like, ow, and then looking back towards Evan and Nyx.
Oh, good. He forgot completely about my arrow.
Huh. Let's see, if he's resistant, I just threw 80 damage, he should have taken 40, and he's just shrugging that off. Okay, that's concerning.
Question, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Given my...
Oh, and that's an 18 for you, Matt, by the way.
Nebulously prolonged experience
Thank you.
with Mirage, would I have any idea of its endurance or durability before its power up, since that was the time frame.
Its endurance and durability seem to be one of the primary things that your master was having issues with. The fact that it was so ridiculously resistant to everything, every sort of spell that he threw at him. But your master also at the same time was not that much of a combatant.
True.
But he could throw enough high level spells to basically, you know, he had enough magic to where it could offset the fact that he was not that much of a combatant and stall and go against Mirage. When he finally did lose against Mirage, you're not exactly sure what happened, but Mirage seems to have picked up some extra abilities, and Mirage seems to be more so just like a walking death machine.
Okay.
It seemed to be a walking death machine. Did not seem to have this level of strategy and tactics. Mirage, from what you saw, Mirage would have just walked up to people and just started touching them and trying to murder them.
Okay.
Chris, that was 13. Now.
So yeah, it's usually just walking.
You changed it to 13?
What?
You changed it to 13, or?
Yeah, when I upgraded the sheet.
Okay, so the number is now. If we roll a 13, we have to tell you.
No. The number is 18. You get 13 hit points.
Oh, okay. Well, I already have temporary hit points. As far as I know, those don't stack. So.
They heal with
this stats.
Oh, that's not. That's right. They do. I forgot about that. That's still OP.
It's very OP. But everyone has OP characters here.
Speaking of hit points,
Brian, I accidentally deleted my character, so I fell out of the initiative.
Okay. Back to the initiative. And if I remember correctly, you were 25 point. Can you put that in yourself?
25.2, yeah.
Yeah, I can put that in.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. In which case, Elijah is going to do the one thing that people like Elijah does. And that is rage. Elijah's going to start looking. Let's see. Alright, I'll say she's going to rage as, Nix, are you looking in her direction?
No, I'm looking at the Kraken and Mirage.
Okay, is anyone looking in her direction? I assume everyone's looking forward.
If she's making any sort of noise, I'm gonna turn around to look.
You're going to hear her kind of saying, I'm so excited! I'll never get this chance again! I've only been fed guards! I was like, I'm so excited I could burst! And she's going to let out this scream. The area around you, you're close enough, Rayon, you will feel this. The floor will start to tremor.
That's weird.
As her hair transforms into a greenish color. You will see something almost what looks like souls almost pouring, I'll say, coming out of the ether and flying into her as her hair starts to glow. She is going to, I'll say, with that, her muscles are going to bulk up to a ridiculous form as she barges over here, runs over to Khalid, is going to Khalid, recover 17 hit points.
Oh boy.
As she starts running towards you, she has, her arms are outstretched. She will bolt past you, Nix. One of these, both of her hands, she is holding orbs of energy. She will slam one of them into Khalid, recovering 17 points of energy. Yes, actually, Nix. The other she holds in her hand as it starts to grow in size. She will throw this massive ball of, of green energy towards the Kraken.
Holy
That
shit.
will slam into the Kraken and explode. And that is the same as a melee attack. So
What was that?
Hmm?
You dog.
Oh, well then. Okay. Thank God the Kraken has a lot of hit points.
What?
She just nat 20 on the Kraken.
No.
So we do double and then maximum damage, correct?
No. It's normal damage plus maximum damage.
Alright. So it's just the maximum damage for the dice, correct?
Maximum damage for the dice plus a normal roll.
Oh, so it's maximum damage for the dice plus normal roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then 1d6 plus 9 temporary hit points, because she's in the radius.
I want to see the damage. My guess is going to be 60 to 80.
As she throws this green energy orb that will explode. Keep in mind, this is worse than this is worse than it should be because. Let's see.
Because critical rule.
So, I can't do math. Okay. Okay. make sure I'm doing this properly. And okay. Nope. Oh, sorry. Strength is +7. Oops. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, it went up +4. Um. Sorry, she's sorry, +9. Okay.
She suddenly got complicated.
Yeah, I had this planned out, then I was like, crit made it complicated.
Crit happens.
Shouldn't have made it that complicated.
I forgot the rage damage and everything. Alright, there will be this explosion of green energy that torrents around, sending the Kraken spiraling, and like its tendrils flying around, bits of it getting ripped apart as this green energy starts tearing and shredding at its skin.
Great hit, Laisha.
She's just kind of like,
yeah, good girl.
Mirage is gonna look and be like, I must have that.
No, you don't.
The Void Kraken pissed the fuck off.
Well, it's also going to take its moonbeam damage again.
Okay. Take that moonbeam damage. Just like,
I would laugh if that killed it.
I would have been so proud of myself if that killed it.
With the amount of damage you guys have done to this thing, you are close to halfway damage.
Shit.
You are close to half of his hit points.
Cool.
Void Kraken, however, is going to be super pissed off, and your moonbeam is annoying it, this radiant damage is annoying it, and the fact that Khalid stabbed it is annoying it, so the three of you need dexterity saving throws.
With advantage.
Light's dex is for shit.
Well, she gets the advantage too.
Hmm?
She gets the advantage too. She's in the radius. And she also gets those temporary hit points if you didn't remember that.
Oh yeah, she's gonna need them. As I'll say, unless she nat 20s, there's no way she's gonna make this. Of course.
Did mine not roll?
Sun God, 10 moonbeam damage.
Oh, I gotta click public roll.
There we go. It just took a minute.
Okay.
I forgot to click the roll, like if it comes up with public or whisper roll.
Okay. Light is making a pretty good debut. Nat 20 all over the goddamn place. Okay. Khalid using, spinning his dagger on his finger will, as the lightning bolt comes striking at him, will slice the lightning bolt in half as it goes careening around him.
Are we under the effects of bless?
No.
No. Lightsha on the other hand, will get struck by the lightning, but does not seem to do anything as the lightning just kind of hits her and just courses through her into the floor. Rayon, on the other hand, gets struck with the lightning and takes 22 lightning.
Anybody who made it takes 0.
Brown's gonna look and go, ow. Not very nice. Of course, no one can hear him because he's saying that specifically to the Kraken.
And the Kraken has telepathy, so it can hear you saying that anyway.
Oh, that's good. I don't have a mouth, so the only way he can hear it is going to be if I'm saying it directly to him.
Yeah, and I'll say you are within 1,000 feet of it, so yes, it can communicate with you.
Oh. Does it talk?
It is angry. As always, I'll say you're kind of hearing, feed, and I'll say feed, let me in, and I'll say feed, let me in, kill.
Interesting. Guys, I think it wants to eat something.
Oh, it is a. Yeah.
Like, no shit, it wants to eat everything.
Oh.
Something specific then?
I don't know.
To walk right here.
But, thank you, I'll be here all day.
It's going to point its finger over here towards Evan and I'll say towards Evan and Nyx. It is going to do the same thing from last time, as these dark shards of glass will rise up out of the shadows and start spinning around them.
It was what, a Constitution save?
Yeah, those are Constitution. It's a Constitution save for Evan and for
Oh shoot!
Remember your advantage.
Yep, my marker just kind of broke, so I will do it normally.
Oh, it also needs to make me a con save to see if it bursts into flames.
Mm-hmm.
He also needs to make a con save to see if he bursts into flames.
Okay.
Oh, and he moved, so he takes thunder damage. So... Okay, so no fire, but he still takes the thunder damage because he moved.
Okay. Just kind of.
Yeah.
Oh. I forgot that was force damage. Huh.
Okay.
Who knew? Oh. Oh. Oh, she's about to not like me very much.
Okay. It is going to going to point both of its fingers towards. Is going to raise both of its hands, and is going to raise both of its hands, reaching them out towards. Evan. Going to attempt to. As this pulse of dark energy kind of reaches out, as its fingers begin to elongate, reaching out to kind of stab at Evan. That 1d20 equals 12. Let's go. So 16 misses.
Yeah, 16 misses.
Okay. 24 will hit Evan.
Let's see. If he's crouching, would that count as half or 3/4 for the bench?
Hmm?
If he's crouching, does that bench count as half or 3/4 cover?
I would say half because it's kind of like a sitting bench.
Okay, if that's half cover, Evan's bigger than I'm giving him credit for. If that's only half covering. Okay, but that will hit, which means we're gonna make him try again. Silvery barbs.
So when you silver barbs, by the way, who are you handing the advantage over to?
Usually myself.
Okay.
Good night, Alexander. Have a good night. Man, when it comes to Evan, it just does not matter.
What do you got, Evan? Try again.
Oh, he has multiple reactions?
He hasn't used his reaction this time.
I thought that was silvery barbs.
Who was Silver Barbs?
Nayland was silvery barbs.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Just gonna keep making this guy roll.
That's like blessings of fate is Evan. Okay, miss.
Okay. I'll say, as he's trying to do this, like, he's going to be like, this grows mildly tiresome. He's going to reach out at Evan. I need him to make me a wisdom saving throw.
How many actions does this fucker have?
Technically 4.
Wait, what? How does it have 4? You sure it's 4 actions? It's not 4 attacks? Because those are different.
It can use, with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's see. It can use one of those, and then it can use, oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. Correct. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, it does have 2 of those attacks in one of these. Sorry, it is 3. Sure. Okay.
Still 3 actions. Yeah,
it does have 3 multi-attacks. It can, use one of its abilities and then attack with those 2 attacks. Okay, cool. All right. You all are becoming quite a nuisance. I was hoping to have at least killed one of you by now and made you mine.
You have no idea what a nuisance is, baby.
That's a, we're the nuisance? You're the one no selling everything.
Oh, you mean the stabbing that you've been doing at me?
Yeah, the being resistant to magical and non-magical everything.
But there are more of you than there are of me. That has to count for something.
Not particularly.
Well, that was a diss.
What? It just comes to a point where this just becomes a tedious, slugfest.
Like I said, I'm like, you're doing damage, but I can't. But considering the type of person he is, I can't exactly tell you how good you're doing at it because he doesn't really show emotion or feeling or pain. He will. He kind of he looks towards you. I will admit, you put up more of a fight than your people usually do.
Wow.
One last chance. Who are you?
He insults me and then he asks for my name. Yeah,
That's my action now.
Just silence, correct? Asking.
yeah.
Okay. He was like, very well.
Zero.
Rayon.
Oh my god, really?
Huh.
Oops. They both hit, though.
Hey, and one of them's an 18.
Look at you go.
Look.
All right. Oh, 12 damage.
It can't soak that shit.
Must say, you'll see parts of his body just kind of like blow off, and then just slowly reform, nowhere near as fast as it was earlier.
Hold on.
Excuse me for one, must say, you'll see like an eye kind of appear on the side of its head, looking at you, Nayland. If you wouldn't mind excusing me for a moment, I presume you don't care about that one. As he points towards Rayon.
I think that was you.
I heard him. I'm just not responding.
Good. I can kill him then.
You can most certainly try. Oh no, I said that to him. Unless he has something that blocks him from being able to hear me.
No, actually, considering. Alright, yes, telepathy too, yes.
Oh, good, then I can hear him right back.
Okay. Alright, next.
Okay.
I need you to make me another con save.
Oh, sure, one second.
Okay, you are quite fine.
Okay, as I move, I'll use my bonus action to reload my weapon. Firing off 2 shots at the Kraken.
Okay.
No crits this time.
$17.
In addition, you mentioned that technically its body is kind of like flailing all around.
Yes.
Question then, is it technically within melee range of anyone?
Yeah, it should be in melee range of.
Well, I mean, like, is it technically considered within 5 feet of anyone?
It can reach with it. It has enough reach to grab anyone in the room at any given time.
Okay, so it's not sprawled out to actually be within 5 feet of anyone.
Yeah, it's pretty much just kind of where it is, and then just reaches out and grabs whatever.
Okay.
I'm about to say, when it grabbed Khalid, it was this tentacle's right there. That's why I'm like, you can hit it right there because it's right there.
Okay.
Man, it's a good thing that we don't have that one necromancer with us. I cannot imagine what he would do if he had his hands on this.
Is this a large creature or larger than a large creature?
It is a gargantuan monstrosity.
Ah, shit. Okay, that won't work on it then. I can't disarm it because
it has a parentheses type.
Okay. I was hoping to use one of my martial things on it, but I cannot. So that'll be it. I moved over to try to use this as partial cover, and a shot at the Kraken. The Krakatoa.
Okay. Those will hit as a housing. Housing pain from the piercing damage. The lightning just courses over and dissipates.
No.
You will see the lightning basically just seem like it does nothing, but just kind of fuels its own lightning.
Gotcha.
Evan.
Just so you're aware, I was looking at using pushing shot to see if I could push it backwards into the portal, but it's too large for that.
Nope, no, can't do that because that moves him out of the bubble.
Hey Brian, a question while Tris does his thing.
Yeah, I need a constant.
What was that, Greg?
Question, Brian.
Yeah, you must say you said this
Question
is
to Brian.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this dim lighting or darkness or anything like that? Just curious.
Hit like
The area around Evan would be at minimum dim because of his channel divinity.
So you're not suffering from any sort of dark issues.
Okay.
Plus,
Just asking.
I'm in sunlight form right now, so anyone within 60 feet of me is bright light.
Yeah, so it's already like pretty well. The room was already decently lit because of the candles, and now it's like bright ass light because of rayon. And,
You guys are ruining part of my build, Cassie.
Not me, just him. I'm making dark.
I mean, the divinity is bright enough as is. Unless it's just divine shadows.
120 feet. There you go. Oh, y'all can't see that, but Brian can.
Blinded by map. But yes. But yeah. All right. Masa will nail Mirage again, as Mirage just kind of like you'll kind of hear it like groan as it seems to be getting more and more irritated. Nix, you seem to have found yourself an extended family.
Yeah, they're starting to stick around long enough. Is that a problem for you?
No. It just requires a little more planning. You strategize far better than your master.
Huh.
I made the mistake of assuming that you would be as weak as him.
Oh.
But you were smart enough to actually have friends.
Yeah. Good thing you can't get any.
Oh, trust me. It'll kind of pat his stomach. Masa, it'll pat his stomach. It was like, do not worry. Two people who you know rest very well within me.
Huh? Wait.
You'll hear his voice kind of laugh like, and then his voice will kind of like shuffle over to Captain Salvator's.
Yeah.
Did he eat one of your friends?
Why do you think that I can now cast? Didn't think, and I knew where to come to access this room. I know everything your master did, and soon, with or without you, I will reclaim that which is mine. And I will reach through the mist, plucking each and every one of you out until I have grown to know what true emotion is.
Sorry. I was laughing. You don't have any cousins, do you?
Um, he'll kind of look towards you. I'll say my brethren are not as have not been as enlightened as I have been.
Huh. Interesting.
Khalid, your turn. Let's see. Oh, it's a charisma save. Raj, charisma. Oh, okay.
Wait, so do I need to make a charisma save?
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. Your turn, Khalid.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Okay. Why are you like this? Play elsewhere. Eat that food. No, I want your food. Okay, I guess there's nothing to really else do but run over here, grab the knife that has been discarded for some time, and throw it back and throw it at the Kraken.
All right. So hope you do some serious damage to this thing.
Mega Strike.
Oh, wait, that's right. I actually have. Oh, wait, has that movement. Has it been another turn to for the half movement thing?
I'll say at the end of your turn. At the end. I'll say you have half movement. So
Okay.
which what you moved is well within. I'll say because yeah.
Yeah, because I have 55 movement.
So that's good enough for you.
Okay. Damn, that means I can't move closer, but oh well.
He's still fucking up with daggers.
Oh no, but it's just I don't get advantage on them. I won my sneak attack, damn it.
So it does 36 meow damage.
Okay, first attack. Jeez, these guys. No, that doesn't hit. That's 16. Bonus action, throw another dagger. Okay, that's more like it. 22 to hit.
Barely hits.
That does it?
It does it. No, so you just managed to get past the swirling tentacles and nail a shot on a weak point.
Yay! 27 damage on that one, and final attack. That's going to be 21 to hit.
Okay, it's right on the mark.
25 damage on that one.
Okay. So stab.
So,
it will roar. It will roar again. Rayon, you will hear. Masa, you will hear the Kraken. Must kill stinging creature.
Huh.
Okay.
Little did you know, Kraken, you're fighting Big Dick B.
And it will attempt to kill. Masa, it will attempt to kill stinging creature and radiant creature and yeah, it'll go for the same 3 again.
Well, unfortunately, Greg, you left the radius.
oh, hold on.
You have the movement to come back.
Wait, whose turn is it?
The Kraken is using a legendary action to try and strike you guys with lightning again.
Oh, okay.
So I need,
Dexterity, I believe, yeah?
yeah. Dex saving throws. See if you can nat 20 again. Nope.
Dex saving throws. Wait, I'm at advantage, right?
You are just barely in the radius, yeah.
Well,
If Khalid moved back into the radius, I'm not seeing it, but I've been lagging on and off all night, so.
I'm not seeing you either.
Oh, no, that's fine. I am fine. I did a 15.
Alright.
Khalid, you make yours, so you will take half.
Evasion.
Okay, in which case you will take nothing. So she's going to
I'm
be
finally at that level.
Okay. Alright, so let's see how much damage this thing can do. That is going to be much, but 42 lightning, 19 lightning. So it's 19 points of lightning. Lycha will get struck and and just stand. No, I'll say it will just kind of feet will kind of dent into the ground as she is standing there sizzling. Alright. Nail him.
Alright. So, can we take some movement? Play some hit dice.
You again.
Bring the scimitar down. Need him to make me a dex save. Him and the Kraken need dex saves at disadvantage.
Oh, Kraken as well, huh?
Well, the Kraken's not at disadvantage, unfortunately, but
Oh.
Dingus is.
Because it's fucking huge.
No, because I can only spend hit die to make that only one creature do that.
Ah.
He's at him. She'll show up at some point.
Cool.
Doing that.
And let's...
He makes his dex save. Advantage.
Yeah, Mirage is at disadvantage. Cool. Have some of this.
Okay.
Let's see, that's 50 force damage, motherfucker.
Okay. The force damage blows, I must say, blows through Mirage, hits the Kraken, seems to do significantly less damage to the Kraken.
Oh yeah, he's resistant.
Must say,
It's like the Kraken's resistant to force, yeah.
yeah. Gravity, I must say, gravity and force damage isn't going to work that much for a Kraken that lives in space. Must say, Mirage, on the other hand, you will blow a chunk out of its shoulder as it just kind of looks over at his arm. That just kind of seems to be dangling there by some shadowy threads that are trying to reattach itself. I regret not eating more of you. Maybe I would have some of this power. Thankfully, there seem to be enough of you wandering around outside the nest. I'll find one of you.
Only if we're dumb enough to let you leave.
One of the greatest mages in the land couldn't kill me. Even when he killed me. Lycha will run over here, run past you, and will begin striking like a lunatic. With reckless attacks.
Bam, 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 bam.
And those are all enough to hit. And since nothing stopped her momentum while she was running for more than 15 feet, and then she does an extra 2d4 damage. Oops. And we'll start. We'll start bludgeoning and wailing on this. With her fists coated in this green energy, we'll start punching the hell out of this kraken. Kraken is going to make 3 attacks. Against the 3 of you, same as usual. This time it's actually going, instead of shooting lightning, it's going to attempt to grapple all of you. Well, the general 3 anyway. So, okay. Okay, Lich is the closest. I'll say that 15 misses. Does a 20 hit? Does a 20 hit you? Bleed.
It meets it, unfortunately.
Okay. Does a 23 hit you, Rayon?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
One thing real quick. Was Lychee, Leica attacked?
She was attacked, but it missed.
Okay. In which case, for Khalid, shield ally.
Does that allow you to block for them or get in the way of it?
+5 AC. It's like shield, but for an ally.
Okay, cool.
Specifically for allies. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep, there it is.
Okay. Which case, as this tentacle is coming at you, is about to wrap around you, but this glyph appears in front of you as the tentacle slams into it, shattering the glyph, but recoiling back. Rayon, the kraken grabs a hold of you. Stop putting fucking 3d6 equals 10. Fucking hell. Doing 25 bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay, that one actually kind of hurt. But on the bright side,
One, two, three, 6. Okay. So it's going to pick you up, and that will end its turn, but it will use its legendary action to throw you at Lycha.
can I use my reaction to grab on?
Grab onto what?
to like grapple it back so that it can't throw me?
I don't think you can use reactions to grapple.
No, not usually, at least.
Okay, can I use my reaction to do an attack of opportunity as I'm leaving its space?
You can make a deck saving. You can make a deck saving throw. So you can make a deck saving throw to take half damage. I'm saying I also need to fight you because let's see. That creature must succeed a DC 18 dexterity saving. Okay.
I rolled anything like above an 11. I've been rolling these decks.
Okay, let's see. So you go flying over here. And I seriously doubt Light was going to make this because her dex is garbage. Nope. Okay. Okay, in which case, you take 19 bludgeoning damage. Lycha will take 10. As you just kind of slam into her muscular back, and she's like, it just turns around and looks at you on the ground. And she'll be like, "Shiny man." What shiny man do?
Definitely didn't roll an 18, that's for sure.
Shiny man looks hurt.
I do feel a bit hurt. I'm not talking to you, so it's gonna cock my head sideways like, you think?
Shiny man need feel good.
He's gonna shrug. So I guess I need to make a... What do I have to do to keep my concentration?
Constitution save. With advantage if you have Warcaster.
Do I have Warcaster? I don't think I actually have Warcaster.
Honey?
I feel like that's something... Oh no, I do. Thank God. I was like... I feel like that would have been a terrible oversight on my part if I had not gotten Warcaster.
Your DC should be 10 or half the damage you took, whichever's higher. Yeah, you good.
Yes, ma'am. Can I help you?
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay. Mirage will look at all of you. Like, this grows tiresome. Kind of try to walk around you again.
Well, then go back to
Step
the
over
mist
here.
where you belong.
I will take you with me.
Ooh, attack of opportunity.
Is it just quiet for everyone, or is it just
No, no,
me?
I'm doing some math real quick.
I'll say he's taking an attack of opportunity because Mirage is effectively kind of ignoring him.
Well, that and he moved out of my reach.
That too.
Is Mirage a dude or a chick?
It's a shadow thing.
Depends on who
don't
they-
want any of that.
That was very
The answer
binary.
is
It
well, pretty much. The answer is yes and no.
It is whatever it chooses to. It is whatever person that it ate that it chooses to look like.
Oh, that would have been great if that was a crit.
Yeah.
But, no crits for me, but still ridiculous damage.
Okay. Alright, so that is 22, that's 29, and that. Okay. Cool. So, math. How do you want to do this?
Wait, what? Okay, I guess as it's like running past, he'll like lash out with the whip, trying to pull it back away from Nyx and Evan. The whip exploding on impact due to the thunder cantrip.
Okay. It will reach out its hand towards you. Nyx, as you will see the whip kind of wrap around his waist. He'll look down and like, as there is this massive kaboom noise as his entire torso just kind of explodes. I'm not saying his entire torso just kind of explodes as he just falls into two pieces on the ground. They'll just kind of be laying there looking at you. Well, this was disappointing.
Shouldn't have turned your back.
Words that you should heed from now on.
someone else you're gonna chase then?
I said that I would chase your family, and since this one protected you, that would make them family, correct?
Technically, I'm a contracted employee. Though an ass like you, I'll do for free.
I do not know much, but I know that in this realm, no one saves anyone else without caring for them.
You're right, you don't know much.
Do not worry. I will find, and I'll say, I granted the only two people that I have consumed did not know much about compassion or empathy. But I will eat my fill, and I will learn what it is that everyone treasures. And I will consume it all until there is only me.
And now,
Thank
Sorry.
you, Nyx, for giving me sentience.
We all have regrets.
The fuck is that?
It will smile as his body starts to dissolve. Trust me, you are one of your master's greatest.
now we find out whether my theory about the portal holds.
The room will start to shake and crumble. I'll say the room will start to shake and crumble as everything starts to rattle and fall apart. Kraken scene. You will feel this reverse pull on the portal. I need everyone to make me dexterity saves, as the gravitational pull of the portal seems to be trying to drag everyone into it.
It's going so well for me today.
Well, I'm sorry. Rayon and Khalid are not in the radius.
Oh no.
Okay.
Almost.
Guarantee you. Aha, 16. That's nice. That still might not succeed, but
Wait. Does his aura count for this?
It's a magical effect in theory.
The portal's kind of not so much is like the pull of like a suction. It's kind of like the portal closing and dragging the Kraken back.
Right. It is a magical portal that is collapsing.
Well, I might be stretching things a bit.
It is vaguely written. I'm going with the.
I will allow it if it helps you guys.
Okay. Let's see if I finally got this to work.
Okay. Cool. Okay. All of you grab a hold of something before the entire thing starts to, pull itself apart.
I was like, why do you have all these saves rolled? I was like, oh.
That was me testing the thing. I'm going to make that a bit more streamlined. But no, 23 is the official roll.
The door will open right here at the bottom as the door right here will open at the bottom as Kine will kind of look through, and she was like, "Everyone this way." Is anyone coming? Is anyone following her out of the portal or making your way out?
I'll be making my way out, but I'm gonna also want to make sure that Laisha gets out as well.
Oh yeah, well, Laisha rolled 21 on her deck. She's fine.
I'm gonna aim to be last one out, just in case I have to use the whip or anything to pull people through.
Okay. Everyone seems to have made the deck save. All right, you guys make it out of you guys make it out of the room as it starts to collapse. As you see the floorboard starting to get pulled in, you make it back to the manor. Although the rumbling here has not stopped as much. There is a faint rumbling, but you do still feel it around here. If someone wants to make me a survival check.
Survival. Is that one of my things? It is.
To kind of figure out what's going on.
I can have survival. I think.
Almost everyone can make it. Whoever feels like making one can also make one. So.
No, I don't have survival.
I like how he's like, I don't know survival 23.
Hey, that's low for Rayon. On stuff that I could roll, that's actually pretty low.
Well, it helps when you have a +6. For not being proficient, that's fucking amazing.
You.
By that I mean game breaking.
For the rest of you, the ground seems to be collapsing. The ground around the manor roughly within what you are gauging to be like about a 100 meter radius. That seems to be centered in the center of that seems to be centered right underneath the mansion. This place seems like it's about to cave in and take the entire state with it. Um, Rayon, you are familiar with this because you, as a former god, have destroyed more than enough people's lives and randomly struck terrible things to befall upon people. Um, that distortion that you just dealt with, the portal led to an area that is apparently underneath the mansion. The black hole the black hole is basically about to destroy everything. It's about to basically cause a sinkhole and absorb everything within a 100 meter radius. So this entire place is about to basically go under.
Rayon's like, I suggest we flee at least 100 meters away.
Okay then.
But yeah, the entire ground is rumbling, and you can see everything beginning to start like cracking and falling apart. And you can see bits and pieces of the ground start to fall in on itself. And you can kind of see the house buckling and cracking at the walls, and the stone walls beginning to crack and buckle and fall apart.
I guess we're hauling ass then.
Yeah. Is there anything we need to roll to get the hell out of Dodge?
You need to roll if you just let me know that you are trying to get away.
I'm just trying to get away.
Yeah. I do not want to get crushed.
All of you have enough movement that if you dash, you'll pretty much make it in. You'll pretty much make it in like 2 turns. So you can cover 100 meters, and almost everyone here can cover 100 meters within 2 turns, within 12 seconds. All right. In which case, you guys will run, making your way out into the field, as you will see, as Nix, you and your friends, you and your family, and current traveling companions will look out back at the mansion, as you will see it begin to kind of fold and collapse into the ground, as you will see a stream of purple light and energy shoot up out of the ground, as there is this massive explosion of arcane energy that erupts out of the sky. I must say that erupts into the sky. Once the energy kind of settles after about 5 or 10 seconds, you will see a familiar sigil appear in the sky above where that happened. It is a sigil that you and your crew have become familiar with. That Hazlitt has taken notice of the strong eruption of arcane energy that has just transpired. You can be safely under the assumption that his guards will be on their way here.
Well, grab your suitcases. It's time to roll out.
Yep, the authorities are probably on their way. We need to eat meat and disappear.
Your siblings, Lycha kind of calms down a bit. Lycha kind of calms down a bit. Khan is just kind of staring at where the house used to be, and you can kind of see that she looks a bit simultaneously relieved yet sad.
Hmm. Alright.
Thurn will say, "Good riddance." Air will say, "So, where do we go now?" He'll look towards you. Next, he's like, "Oh, fearless leader."
Huh. Now, I believe the idea was to go to a place which isn't going to be wiped of all life. I'll say looking towards our resident Vasani.
Hey, you pick the destination. I just get you there.
But he is going to have charge for all these new extra people.
I paid in advance.
He did.
Oh, okay.
And in the meantime, I will make sure that Hasluke will have a much more difficult time of finding us. Before we all run away, Khalid will do a few hand signs, slap the ground. We now have passed without trace for an hour.
Nice.
Nice. I'll say the Khan will say, "Well, I I heard that it was like, well, of all the realms that I can think of, which are within a reasonable distance for this young man here, looking over at Nayland, Rishmulo, I'll say Rishmulo seems to be the most reasonable place that we, I'll say, seems to be the most reasonable place that we could go. It's far enough away, and I'll say it's far enough away, and based on the master's studies, I believe that that we should be able to fit in reasonably well, so long as we keep a low profile and we don't do anything involving our abilities."
I'll look over Nayland. Well, there then.
Alright.
I'll say, what's his face? And I'll say Tim will look over towards you, and he'll say, "I assume that's after you drop me off."
I think I can make that work, yeah.
Thank you. He'll
Wait,
nod.
that was with us.
He was waiting out here.
Yeah, he waited outside.
Okay. Good thing he didn't see the Kraken. Rayon is going to shift back into his normal form.
Okay. In which case, you guys are packing up, and I assume that you are hitting the road to Viridian City.
Yeah.
Okay.
Viridian City, where the grass is gray and the girls are decent. Oh, please take me home. And the guards are decent.
You know what I look for? Average. Okay, in which case, you guys, right, you traveling to the land of Darkon. I assume you are mist walking?
Well, we have to travel to the border first, and then I can mist walk, but yeah. So we do have days of travel to be aware of.
Okay, cool. So you traveling, I'll say traveling to the border will take you about 2 days. Is there anything you guys are going to do during that? as you travel across this semi-desert-like area.
Well, for my family, I'll let them. I'll share with them the sleeping area that is my mobile fortress tower, and so they don't have to worry about being easily ambushed outside. And I will also mention to Naylan, if Mirage is after you now as well, you might need to get yourself one of these, and I'll pull out from under my the collar of my traveling outfit a amulet, and I don't know if this is universal. I'm going to state what the item is, but if it's not a universal thing, then I guess Nayland may not know. It's the amulet of location proof.
Okay. I'm not too worried about it. It's hardly the first creature of the mist I've had, making threats.
Alright. You are able, I must say, it's not that much out here in the way of you can manage to find enough to live off of. You find a couple of desert mice, some plants that you were some cactus-like plants that you were able to siphon fluids out of to survive off of. Enough for the group to make enough for the group to basically keep you all from being parched, but nothing excessive. A lot of this is just kind of barren, dried out lands. It's as if the life energy of this place is just kind of been drained. What was that? What was that, Greg?
We actually will be fine on water because I will have a decanter of endless water.
And you did mention plants, yes?
Like a sporadic, cactus-like thing that you see every 2-3 miles.
Okay, well,
It's kind of, it's kind of sticks and, kind of just sticks, brambles, and the occasional shrub. Most of this place kind of seems like it's devoid of life. Anyone who has magic would be able to sense that it's almost like this. It's almost like most of this place outside of the main city has been drained of life.
I can double the amount of food we're getting from the plants.
Okay. Cool. When you must say, okay, you do this.
Someone would just hand me a couple of fish and a couple loaves of bread. I can feed a couple thousand people.
I feel the ranger's pain.
Okay. While you must.
I also have another spell that hypothetically. Oh no, wait, never mind. That's they wouldn't be edible. Conjure animals. That's not gonna bring them to me. It's just going to make spiritual animal.
Yeah, you want summon beast or something to that effect.
Okay. As you are doing this, you use this. You get extra, and I'll say you will get enough extra rations that you will be able to have extra stuff for an additional 3 days, and that's in addition to what you have. Everywhere that you use this plant growth ability, though, you will see a beacon appear in the sky above where you did it.
Thus defeating the purpose of us traveling stealthily.
Well, I mean, if someone's gonna tell me.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't have to tell you. We just said it's big fucking flaming eyeball goes up right over your head when it.
It only seems to mark the part where you did that.
Yeah, stop doing that. Let's not give them a dotted line to follow.
I'll only do it once.
Okay.
Yeah, once a day. It's a dotted line.
assume on day one you do that, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Then
okay,
the
in which
second that
case,
the second that the giant beacon, I go, oh right.
Can detect any magic in his realm. Shit.
I think we can take it.
bro, I'll say, Nick, you are aware that's the reason why your master pretty much did all of his magic experiments in his little pocket dimension of an office.
Yeah.
Okay. There's cooking. There's traveling. You finally make your way towards the edge of Masa. You make your edge towards the edge of Haslin. There seems, Masa, there is this wall, this wall of this ever-present fog that many of you have seen before.
Go get it.
Nick looks
But
nervous.
for Rion, this is your first time ever seeing it. And if I remember correctly, I believe this is Khalid's first time seeing the mist as well.
Yeah.
Possibly, he might have traveled a little bit more, but considering how the mist is, I doubt he did pass. So, yeah, probably first time. Weird.
For each of you except for Nayland, you hear these voices within the mist calling to you.
I don't like the mist.
You're not supposed to like it. Just stay close.
I haven't traveled this way before. Should we take a rope and tie it to you and grab onto the rope?
It'll make you feel better.
So no, that's not needed.
Right.
Again, just stay close.
Okay.
Trust the Vistani.
As you walk into the mist, for anyone who has seen the movie The Mist, that is effectively what it looks like. The ground is the ground is this distorted, crumbled, gray mass of. It's almost as if the ground itself is undead. As you are walking through, you will see what looks to be. You're not sure if it's an illusion or if you can't tell if it's an illusion or if it's real, but you will see what appears to be relatively freshly discarded limbs, along with skeletons, random animals. You'll hear the sound of skittering insects and creatures that, although they would be running on land, it sounds as if they're running right by your ear. Everything here seems as if it is attempting to try to frighten you into running or dislodging yourself from your guide. I need wisdom saving throws from everyone who is not Nayland.
Okay, I think I finally got this thing working, so I'm gonna go and click it. Where'd it go? There it is.
Do we still have advantage?
There we
Nope,
go.
that spell is not active.
Yep, that's
I'm good.
accurate. My wisdom is shit.
For some reason, my HP is not connecting from Pog to sheet.
It probably got broke and has to be redone.
I must say,
You may have busted it when you used the character mancer.
I'll say, Nix, you have an advantage on wisdom saving throws while you are within 10 feet of Kyle.
I guess that's where the 5 comes in then. This is the higher of the two.
Okay. Oof.
Again, I don't like the mist.
Okay.
Unless I'm on a boat. They have cannons that keep you safe.
Okay. I'll say the trauma that Nix has faced. I'll say the trauma that Nix has faced has, I'll say, seems to be riling up the latent fears inside of him. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. You need to roll for. Let me roll for 10.
This makes sense because Nix would legitimately have PTSD.
Oh, right.
Is Miss walking like beyond shadows? It's kind of variable.
Well, you travel the mist for 2d6 hours before coming to your destination.
Okay.
At least according to the write-up. So.
Is there actually a roll of what happens if you for this like do I freeze up or do I just bolt?
That I don't know. There's a note.
That is something I had to make for the mist to kind of like give the idea that even if you're traveling with someone, the mist is still trying to fuck with you. Being with Vastani helps guide you through it. It doesn't keep the mist from trying to pull you away from them. It was like, yeah, they can't actively grab at you, but they can try to, whisper to you and, fuck with your head and convince you to wander off on your own.
So the whole rope thing probably would have been a good idea.
Well,
you guys said a rope.
Naily made it sound like it wasn't necessary. It was silly for me to even suggest it. So I'm like, okay.
No, I just said if it would make you feel better. In your case, your wagon's tied to my wagon, so if you're in your wagon, it's not a problem.
Oh, okay. In which case, you will hear screaming coming from his wagon. So you'll hear screaming coming from his wagon as Nix, the wagon starts to morph into Captain Salator's ship.
Amateurs.
You see yourself starting to get assaulted. You start seeing yourself getting assaulted by what you remember was Mirage's initial form, this giant night walker that is rising out of the ocean and slamming its large darkened hand onto the bow of the ship, causing it to rock. You begin to freak out, attempting to flee as you are attempting to flee. Let me see. All right. This will probably work. Right. Your family member Ayer is going to attempt to punch you in the back of your spine.
Okay, I don't have the
he is going to make. So he is going to make 5 shots. He is going to make 5 punches at you. Because that's how his attack skill works. Let me know if any of these hit you.
The first 3 and the last one does.
Okay. I need you to make me a Constitution check. Okay. I must say, so that's one. Okay. He hits you with the strikes, bam, 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 bam. Like strike, I must say, striking you across the bat. They do not seem to do any damage. I must say, they do not seem to do any damage, but as you are running, as you seem to be attempting to run, must say, everything goes dark. As you fall unconscious.
Oh, damn. Okay, I thought I only took it about enough. Shit. Okay. Cool.
Every hit that he hits you with adds to the DC.
Gotcha.
No damage, but it is enough to knock you unconscious. You wake back up 6 seconds later. His attack knocks you unconscious until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
He will look at you. Seems like you let yourself lose yourself for a moment there. He's like, hopefully you came back to your senses.
Do I need to make another wisdom save, or?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. Yeah. I think I'm good.
Good. He's like, good. I'm happy to hear that at least. All right. So, is there anything that anyone else is doing during this time? Evan is a little jittery. Sitting in, he's in the thing with you, if I remember correctly.
Evan and Tatsuka have their own carriage.
It's not fancy.
Okay.
But I imagine we lashed that on, also just to prevent people from wandering off.
Yeah. He seems a bit jittery and very nervous.
Wait, then where are Khalid and Rayon then? Are they outside or inside someone's form of locomotion?
Oh. Khalid at least had a horse at one point. So I would presume he's on that.
I mean, I'm probably just walking. I didn't buy a horse or carriage. Unless someone volunteered to allow me to ride in their method of transport.
In Nix's case, you would have had to have volunteered yourself, because he wouldn't have actively invited you or Khalid.
That's fine. Khalid appears to be on mute. So.
Khalid had a horse.
Your horse needs to make a wisdom save.
That was the case. I'd make Tristan's dog make a roll too, but I'm not going to be that guy.
It has a spine, doesn't
ride
it?
with Khalid, if you want to ride with Khalid, that's fine.
I'm like, I don't think the dog counts as an Istani.
Why not? It was raised by a Vistani.
I mean,
can we fit 2 people on your horse?
You can ride bitch on a horse.
Okay.
You've never seen You've never seen a western or something where 2 people ride a horse, 2 on a horse all the time.
Say in terms of the self-invite thing, Nix wouldn't say no. He just wouldn't proactively invite you. You or Khalid.
I don't think Rayon would think to invite himself into your carriage. Rayon mentally does not understand the risk of the mist.
Well, he has no reason to to understand the risks of the mist.
Exactly. So he's just gonna think, oh yeah, I can just walk around in here. And considering that he rolled a 29 on his wisdom save, he's currently not very terrified.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. I mean, you can hear the calls of whatever the fuck is trying to reach you, but to you it sounds similar to the souls of the damned that you're kind of used to your brethren, I'll say your other fellow gods dealing with, as far as you know. Yeah.
I'm married to the goddess of death from our realm, so
This is kind of normal to you. It's a little weird because why do they just have their dead people wandering around? But
nothing terrifying yet.
okay. 10 hours will pass as you all will appear. The mist will suddenly expand, and you will find yourselves on the outside of a land.
Once the second we pop out, he like stops advancing so we can do a quick head count.
Everyone seems to be here.
Okay.
I'll say, what's his face will I'll say alright, so the mist parts, and almost immediately, like the moment you step out, and the mist just kind of dissipates as you look forward. And as you look around you, you can kind of see the mist kind of almost recoiling from you, as it just kind of starts pulling back farther and farther until the mist is probably about like 50 meters behind you.
Khalid looks back to the mist as we come out, pulls out a notebook. Fascinating.
Welcome to Darkon, folks.
What's Tim will look around. I'm gonna say Tim will look around, and for the first time, you will see what looks to be a genuine smile on his face.
Oh, that's so concerning.
Thank you. He'll look towards you. Thank you, Vistani. You have brought me home. He'll look around and say, he was like, now that I'm here, he'll say, now that I'm here, I have no need for any of this. He'll take off his backpack and just drop it on the ground.
I'll pick that up since I believe that was part of promised payment.
He will say, you can go. He will say, none of your people are here, I presume.
I have no way of knowing that one way or the other.
And that he'll kind of make a little bit of a face. He was like, and I presume that means that you have no way of finding out.
I have to go to towns and ask like a normal person would.
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, something tells me mentally. I'm gonna say this in everyone else's head. Something tells me we should stop him from doing whatever he's gonna do.
He's going to cast a spell as I'll say, as roughly about 10 skeletons will rise up out of the ground.
In response to
They do not seem
Yeah.
to be. They do not seem to be paying. I mean, not so much paying attention to you, but they do not seem. You do not seem to be the focus of whatever it is they're about to do. He seems to be staring off in the distance. I'll say he seems to be staring off in the distance, roughly. Um, Seems to be looking from where you are, northwest.
in response to Rayon, I don't know if I can respond mentally back to him, but
Can't.
huh?
It's in the way.
Okay. I'll respond. Not not until we get my family safe.
Well, assuming we landed where I told the GM I wanted to land, if we head in that direction, we should meet the river, where we should be able to catch a boat to the nearest town and figure out what to do from there.
I thought Kine recommended a particular realm.
They did, but I need to be pointed in the correct direction to get to that realm.
Thought you would just know.
I know where the realm is, but I need to enter the mists at the facing in the correct direction.
Oh.
So I need to get to the appropriate border. Rivers run all through Darkon, so we should be able to take a boat most of the way to where we need to go. Then we can re-enter the mists at the correct point to get to where you want to go.
Yeah. Nix doesn't know.
This is, again, him explaining. I can't just turn around and walk right back into the mist and come out. Yeah.
I'll say, Tim is going to look and say, so he was like, so you are staying here.
As I said, I cannot just instantaneously transport people to where they need to go. So
it sounds like we're going to go towards the appropriate border.
That's it. We are making our way out as I said we would.
Tim will kind of have like a look of regret on his face, and he will say, I'm sorry.
Again.
Like, I'm sorry. I will do. He was like, I can make no promises, but I will hope. He was like, but I will sit. He was like, but I will indeed hope for your safety. You will not. Must say, you will not fault me. Must say, hopefully, you will not fault me for. You will not fault. You will not fault me if for what I have to do, and if you happen to get caught up in it.
We're going to fault you if we get caught up in it.
Either way, that sounds mildly unfortunate.
It sounds like we have a ticking clock then.
Well, we knew that already.
Yes, but a much shorter clock.
If you happen to destroy the spirit that's chasing after me, though, I would greatly appreciate it.
Tim's going to say, I thought you already did that.
Yeah, it's going to be back.
I do not have. He will say, I do not have any means by which to lift curses.
I want to say something, but I want to confirm. Do we know how the curse is transferred? I'm pretty sure we do.
We got that information.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in which case, I'll just say, Don't sleep with light shower kind.
I mean, I'm not gonna sleep with someone traveling with us.
I'm gonna say Tim is going to reach in his pocket and pull him out, say, and start like walking towards like the edge of kind of like this rocky face, looking out, and he'll say, Aslan, I'm coming for you. He'll reaching into his pocket, pulling out the deck. He is going to draw 2 cards out of it.
Let's see what he gets.
I'm afraid. The players, David's like, shouldn't we leave? Because I think some of those have a accretion disc associated with them.
Not any of the ones I remember.
Let's see. Bob does not count. I need to reroll that. Okay.
Yeah. I just have the one that has cards. I don't have the one that has numbers. So
I imagine it's number or face and then suit.
yeah, like ace, king, queen, jack, twos. Yeah.
Okay. Where is the nearest? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna say. Okay. The area that you are in will violently start shaking. The area that you are in will violently start shaking. And even though you're fairly certain you shouldn't be able to hear, even though you're fairly certain you shouldn't be able to hear it, you can hear these screams. And I'll say it's almost like in the distance, like anyone with good hearing, you can hear the screams and of what sounds like war. Off in the distance that you are about, down the river in the direction towards Sidnor that you were heading.
Joseph, what the fuck are you doing?
He's gonna look back at you and he's like,
I'm not sure what he did. That doesn't correspond to any of the cards.
He's going to look around and he's like, he's gonna kind of look at the card as it just kind of burns and disappears. He's like, collateral damage apparently. Tim will begin walking off with his skeletons, and will say, he will say, I suggest that he will say, do not be surprised at what you find. If he's like, do not be surprised with what you find. I assume that you were heading to Sidnor. It will not be the same. It will not be the same as what you expected it to be.
Thank you for the heads up.
He will bow towards you guys, and you will hear off in the distance. After that rumble, you will hear, and for lack of a better term, this roar that you hear seems to shake. This roar that you hear you can feel it in your souls. And for someone, I must say, for someone like Nayland, it seems to be, I must say, this roar seems to shake the very foundation of Ravenloft itself.
Oh,
Go get it.
Trask.
Bring it here. There is something in the hallway. It's spooking Oscar.
Is it a ghost?
Yes.
But I'm about to have to go to bed because I am tired.
We're actually, mostly we're back actually ending right here. It's Tim bids you a farewell as he starts heading in the direction of the war. He will say, I wish, he was like, I wish you all the best. I must say, I wish you all the best, and I hope that you escape in time.
We will.
Okay. With that, I assume you guys are going to be making your way down. I'm also say down the river. Also making your way down the river. As you and Tim have finally split ways.
Khalid will bring up, what the fuck did he just do?
Well, obviously he drew a card from the deck of many things. Again, I'm just not sure which card he drew because that description doesn't correspond with anything in the deck, except maybe the wish spell.
So it was like the deck of many. Nobody checked to see what it was. It was like the deck of many something.
Either way, it probably won't stick because he'll do something. The Dark Lord or the Dread Powers will both go nope and undo it. So.
But yeah, I guess brother, because I don't know if there's anything else for it.
Is there anything of interest in the backpack?
Let's see.
A phylactery, perhaps?
Backpack.
Well, if it's a phylactery, this will be a real short incursion.
Okay. It is you will get a quarterstaff. You will get common clothes. A little bag of sand. A small knife.
Hang on. Quarterstaff. Common clothes. Bag of sand. Knife. Okay.
Okay. 10 pieces of parchment. An arcane focus.
Any particular type?
It just seems to be some sort of like ring. Just seems to be like a ring that you can just kind of use as a focus. It doesn't seem to have any sort of special properties on its
Well,
own.
that's what I meant, because normally it's like crystal ball, crystal staff, wand, that kind of thing. So it's like, okay, what type of arcane focus?
It's pretty much just like it's like a Doctor Strange sling ring.
Okay.
Looking thing, and a regular spell book.
That spellbook could be useful.
Yeah, so because assuming there's actually spells in there, then.
There don't seem to be any spell. It's a spell. It's a book that he was preparing to use, and then nothing. And there will be. I must say, there's also seems to be a necklace. I must say, there seems to be a necklace with a like a necklace that with a little latch on it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
As far as loot goes, that's kind of lame.
I was hoping there was going to be spells in that book.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But concerning the bag of sand, I have a question. Is it Kronika's sand?
No, it's just sand.
Okay.
It just seems to be it just seems to be a bag of sand, and
Well, that's still useful.
and a locket with a switch on the side of it.
Cool. The sand's actually useful. You can throw it in people's faces.
Okay. The locket seems to have a decent carving inside of it. There's a decent carving on the outside of it. If you were to take the picture that's inside of it out, pretty sure you could get about 10, 20 silver for it.
Oh, that's where I'm hearing music from. The roll 20.
The inside of the locket seems to have a picture of what looks to be a younger, more spry, less dead-looking Tim and a young woman.
Cool.
No. It's his wife.
As it always is. Or sister or someone.
And on that bombshell, I will be going to bed. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah, I'll probably have to be going myself.
Well, thank you all. And next session, you guys will be making your way to what is left of Sidna.
Is there any XP for all that, or?
Yes, I'm going to add that up, and I'm going to put it in the chat, and I'm put it in roll 20.
Okay.
All right. Good night, all. Good
Yeah,
game.
good night.
Thank you, Brian. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.